Hello there, GMU viewers. This is Mr. Nick B, your host of what we usually do in the mornings, Good Morning USA. Give me a moment here. And there we are again, my friends. GMU viewers, again, we're going to explore the Illuminati and what they do. Anyway, Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines the Illuminati as a secret society of the elite, the very rich and powerful. The Illuminati claims to help poor people. Well, gonna expose some flat out lies. And anybody who takes issue with this video, you're gonna have to know the Illuminati's own website makes these claims. So not only does Merriam-Webster define the Illuminati as an elite society, secret society, it is an elite secret society. And the Illuminati's own website classifies them as that. So, case in point, there is an Illuminati. There is a group of elites trying to wreck the United States. They're trying to wreck the United States. You can go to the Illuminati's own website and you can actually watch the video that they have, the video commercial. And it says, you know, what they do. And it is so, I just thought it was so eerie, and it just, oh my God, it just terrible. To me, it's not even what it's not what we as an American people are about or even supposed to be about. The Illuminati claims that all people everywhere should be welcome in any place, everywhere. That, to the best of my understanding, that's what they're claiming. And the Illuminati is just a name for a group of people, which this happens to be the name of a group of people, elites, wealthy, very wealthy elites. And they're not trying to help the poor. They're trying to rob from the poor to give to themselves. That's my take on it, which is the case. I'll be with you in just one moment. I'll be right there, my friends. So anyway, my friends, here we go. The Illuminati was founded quite a ways back. I believe it was 1853 maybe? Long time ago. They've been around. And it's a secret society of the elite, the very powerful, rich and powerful elite. Apparently anyone can join. Of course, I don't know how much it costs you to join. But why would you want to join a group that... All they really do, see, what they're doing is they're claiming to help the poor while taking money from the poor. Does that make any sense to you? Please feel free to comment if anyone is on. This is live, GMU Live, with Mr. Nick B, your host. And And the live chats are on. Apparently, I'm supposed to be able to do super chats. So let me know if you guys are attempting to use that and you're not able to do anything. Because I don't know, it said an error had occurred, but yesterday it seemed to work. And then, so I mean, I don't know what's going on. But at any rate, if you so desire, you can also donate my Square Cash app, which is, I'm on Square Cash, which is just simply cash.me/$ all caps GMU GUI. And that's all caps for the GMU guy. And it's, again, cash.me/$ GMU guy, all caps. Anyway, don't write all caps, just $GMU guy after the slash. Anyway, my friends, back to the Illuminati. I want you all to know, yes, it is very real. It's a very real organization of the elite, the rich and powerful, and many within our government. Many actors, many that supposedly do our news, many that are in entertainment. The elite, the rich, the elite, the powerful, they're all in on it. Many of them are in on it. And again, Merriam-Webster's own dictionary, defines the Illuminati as a secret society of the elite. And, you know, and their own website basically does the same thing. I mean, you can check either one out. So hello everybody, to all my viewers, my subscribers. I apologize for not getting more videos out in a timely manner. D-Rob, thanks for stopping by yesterday, checking out the one short video preview. That is just a preview version of what is to come on this channel. And anyway, so here's a big deal. When people, especially rich and powerful people, have to form groups to be successful at their so-called missions, you know something is wrong. I don't have to go out and form a group to go out and help somebody who's hungry and starving. All I got to do is say, come on up on my deck, I'll give you something to eat. Nobody has to have a group to help them feed the poor. Nobody has to have a group to help feed the hungry. Nobody has to have a lot of money to help the poor. You can do that in many ways. The poor people that are willing to go out and work will work. And the poor people that aren't willing to work, they're just scamming the system. Unless they are truly disabled. Meaning a Vietnam vet, Iraq vet, somebody who's lost their legs, lost part of their limbs. You know, but I've seen so many of those people try and try and try. They go out and get their own groceries. They just have a friend or somebody come with them in case something happens. Many of them do it with service dogs. Some vets are, you can see, they're very crippled, but they're walking on their feet. You know, they can barely stand and walk, but they're working, they're pushing. You know, many are young, many are older. You know, we must honor our veterans. We must honor our military, our you know, especially those that have already served in a tour of duty somewhere. That's very important. And I'm getting off kind of on the wrong track because this is about the Illuminati. And again, my friends, we have to watch everyone within our government circles. We have to bear in mind that President Trump is up for the fight of his life. And we must support him and defend him. We must. President Trump is there for a very specific reason this round, this election. He is there for a very specific reason. And I do believe that God has a plan for him, perhaps an extended plan. I'm not going to reveal that here on this video. But those of you that are true Trump supporters, not just trumpeters, but those who believe in the America First agenda, it is right. President Trump is absolutely correct in bringing, you know, America first and thinking of America first. We are America. We're not Argentina. We're not Mexico. We're not Iraq. We're not Iran. We're not Syria or anyone else. We are the United States. We are the USA. America first. So when you gotta pay close attention, while Donald J. Trump is very rich, he's not part of the shadow government or the deep state. He is his own person. You can tell he's his own person. He's his own man. He figures things out. And he's even mentioned the Illuminati. He's mentioned the deep state and the shadow government. So at any rate, if my friends, if my subscribers are on, please pop in and say hello. I would sure like that. My friends, I'm going to have to take this and... Alright, so what we have is we have a very shadowy government in the deep state, which the FBI, the CIA, and many of those other groups, the NSA, they're all part of a dirty trick, a bad scheme, a very bad scheme. They are very naughty. And they know who they are. And we know, as Americans, we now know that Comey is guilty, McCabe is guilty of something. They are trying to accuse the president of some of these crimes. They are guilty. Donald Trump hasn't done anything. He hasn't been in government that long. There's no possible way. And who in hell, who in God's name does this? Who in God's name creates havoc for people? And Maxine Waters, I believe, is part of the Illuminati. If you check their website and verify that for me. But I believe she's listed as one of their board members or something, because I've checked that out a few times. And that story is very real. Even if Mark Dice or somebody brings it to you, I believe Mark Dice and Gary Frenchie, they've got a very good channel. Yeah, I don't doubt a thing they say, because they're very experienced. And, just a lot of people don't seem to, they seem to don't care for Mark, I guess. They don't care for the guy's style, but I don't really care. Might have said Mark Watkins, but you guys, Mark Dice. Mark Watkins is a local TV personality somewhere in Michigan. So anyway, my friends, believe President Trump over anyone you see in government speaking. Anyone else in government cannot be believable until President Trump comes out and says something for it or against it. And if President Trump is against it, there's something wrong with it. We must defend our president from the Illuminati, I believe, and from other groups that are in our government, the deep state and everything. And I mean, this is very important to me, and we must begin to take care of things the way God tells us, the way God leads. That it's a must that we do a better job, but we don't need groups to tell us how. We don't need groups to tell us how much to give. We don't need groups to tell us that we need to give to them. We don't need groups telling us how to give our money or where to give it to. We don't need groups telling us that we have to give some money away, because it's not right. It's my money and your money. If it's not my money and your money, then it's God's money and only God. So, bada bing, bada boom. So at any rate, my friends, just believe that God has a plan for America, and it is a good one. But in the meantime, do support President Donald J. Trump, and please pray for Michigan, as we have a handful of extremely extreme, they are extremists that are running for our governorship. I believe them to be extremists. I could be wrong, but I do believe them to be extreme in their thought extreme in what their intent and their actions would be for Michigan. And please pray that the Attorney General Bill of Michigan, Bill Schuette, please pray that he gets elected in November's election. It is very, very important. And please pray that Bill Schuette wins the primary as well. It is very, very, very important we get somebody who is pro-America and pro the Trump America First agenda. We must have leaders in all local, state, and federal areas. We must have people who support the Trump America First agenda. Utmost importance. See, God seen something wrong with this country, and what happened was Donald Trump answered God's call. Whether you believe that or not isn't a matter to me, because that is exactly what happened. Donald Trump was the one that stepped up and answered God's call. That man is, 77 years old? Yeah, who in their right mind would want that position at 77 years old and having grandchildren?